Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Zakabane101, and welcome to our Diablo 2 playthrough. This is utilizing a mod known as Median XL, which has been in the works for quite some time, and we're using the current patch, which was released in 2020, January 17th, which is 1.4, also known as the Sigma update, I believe, or part of the Sigma update, something like that. This is coming off the heels of our Diablo 1 playthrough, so if you haven't checked that out and are interested in a lore playthrough focusing on character dialogue for each of the quests, a walkthrough of each of the quests as well as with a lot of cool things going on with that, we played through Project Beelzebub, a HD mod for Diablo 1, which hilariously makes Diablo 1 run a bit better than Diablo 2, even in the Median XL version, so go check it out. It's a lot of fun. It's a really cool game. And the story of Diablo 2 obviously takes place right after Diablo 1. So, without further ado, let's go jump straight into the cinematic, as, again, this is going to be a lore-focused playthrough, and hope you guys are as excited to play this game as I am. Let's enjoy the very first cutscene known as the Sister's Lament.
So, Marius, at last I find you.
Tyrael, yes. Yes, now I recognize you. I should have known you'd travel in disguise. They're always watching.
I've been searching for you for a long time, Marius. I was rather beginning to think you didn't want to be found.
Oh, forgive me, Tyrael, please. It wasn't my fault.
Not your fault. Tell me, Marius, how was it not your fault?
The Wanderer. Yes, it was the Wanderer. My days at the Rogue Citadel seem so long ago. I sought refuge from my memories in the company of other outcasts, high in the mountains past the Eastern Gate.
Do you want something?
Oh, I fought sleep for days at a time. For when I dreamt, the memories would return. Memories of the monastery and the evil which had claimed it. Dreams, memories. I couldn't tell the difference anymore. Had the evil from my dreams followed me at my heels? How had he found me here? How could this broken shell of a man, barely able to carry the weight of his own sword, be the burning terror which drove me to hide here. He seemed to have demons of his own that he struggled to contain. And he was losing. As I watched, I became convinced that I was truly mad. The terror, the destruction, the evil I witnessed, how else could I explain them? Were these the demons from my dream, or were they born within the Wanderer? Why did I follow him? I don't know. Why do things happen as they do in dreams? All I know is that when he beckoned, I had to follow him. And from that moment, we traveled together east. Always into the east.
Alright, already just a massive step forward in how the presentation of the cutscenes are. I find it funny though that they're using like Diablo 3 footage at the top here for Media and XL. I don't know why. I didn't choose it. It's part of the Media and XL. Anyway, if you didn't know, that Wanderer there is our warrior from Beelzebub, who stuck the little gem in his forehead. That's super cool. He's big smart. Hey look, we have Tested here. Alright, so we're going to create a new character. We have multiple characters to choose from, but the community from our Beelzebub playthrough has voted on Necromancer, which is one of my favorite characters to play, and with Median XL, it's going to be very different. Now, I may reset his stats or reset his skills as we play if we find some cool weapons just to mess around with them. I feel one of the most fun things to do in ARPGs is just respec and try something different and experiment instead of having to make new characters over and over and over again and be like, oh my god, I built him wrong and now I'm screwed forever. Obviously, you can install the plugin mod for this game and play vanilla and do the exact same thing, just respec and even have infinite storage, but I wanted to give Median XL a shot considering we're kind of doing a modded playthrough thing, and Diablo 3 doesn't have any mods, so let's give it a shot. Hopefully it's a fun time. From what I can tell, the sorcerer is a lot of fun. So yeah, we're going to name our character here Acclaimed here. And apparently this guy actually ends up becoming the mentor for the necromancer you run into in Diablo 3. I don't know if that's 100% factual, but that's what I've heard. Anyway, All right. Anyway, let's do this. We are Akabane. We're gonna say okay. And here we are. You may also notice that the rogue encampment's a bit different. We have a little player home here. We have a stash. We have a Herodric cube already for some reason. I'm not sure how I feel about that. And then, of course, we have a signet of gold, which throws a bunch of money straight into our pocket. We come with 8 potions. And, yeah, let's just go around camp and talk to everyone. We might not even get into combat in this game, in this episode, but hopefully we do. But yeah, let's start by introducing ourselves to Kasia.
Welcome, Outlander, to our glorious hovel. I know you're here to challenge the evil that's driven us from our ancestral home. But know this. Akara may be our spiritual leader, but I command the rogues in battle. It will take more than just killing a few beasts in the wilderness to earn my trust. In this camp, those of us who have remained true to our order are forced to live among common traders and farm animals. Welcome to our circle of suffering.
Alright, so it looks like these guys are not well off, but we'll see if we can assist in whatever way we can. We are, of course, not in Tristram, you may have noticed, because Tristram, the last game, kind of became a shithole. Just as we went further and further down the cathedral, everything just kind of went real bad for everyone. But hey, it is what it is. Some of these houses you can't even enter, but it is a cool little, like, remake of the encampment, although it is interesting that an encampment would start building stone structures. But hey, whatever, it is what it is. It's a mod, nonetheless.
Hi there, I'm Charcy, the blacksmith here in camp. It's good to see some strong adventurers around here. Many of our sisters fought bravely against Diablo when he first attacked the town of Tristram. They came back to us true veterans, bearing some really powerful items. Seems like their victory was short-lived, though. Most of them are now corrupted by Andariel.
Okay, Andariel seems like an important figure.
I don't know why some of my sisters chose to follow Andariel. Those who strayed were among our finest warriors.
Alright, let's go to trade real quick. So this is our new Blacksmith Lady, and obviously you can see the cool new UI. I actually very much dig the new UI. Fits the screen quite nicely. Of course, everyone has their own preferences. But yeah, it looks pretty good. And yeah, she has a bunch of different items for us. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like she has anything that we need right now. Cost 1, though, for some socketed movement speed boots. Literally $1 for this. I mean, it's $1, man. It's $1. We come with a wand and a buckler and another 1-cost armor piece. Okay, I mean, oh my god, look at all these 1-cost armor pieces. This is great, and they're all socketed. Thanks, Median XL. Damn. In fact, let's see, our current buckler is that. We can get +2 vitality for $60. Alright, listen. This is the way. This is the way, guys. We've already learned how to play the video game. Apparently, there's a whole new build for Necromancer. It's called the Crossbow build. Listen, I don't know anything about this mod. Other than that, it's a complete conversion. And from playing Sorcerer, the new special effects look cool. And I was like, ooh, I like that. So we're going to try it out. I'm going to be pretty blind going through this. But I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's talk to this guy who's trying to chase us. Look at him. He follows us around.
Good day. Greetings, stranger. I'm not surprised to see your kind here. Many adventurers have traveled this way since the recent troubles began. No doubt you've heard about the tragedy that befell the town of Tristram. Well, some say that Diablo, the Lord of Terror, walks the world again. I don't know if I believe that, but a dark wanderer did travel this route a few weeks ago. He was headed east to the mountain pass guarded by the rogue monastery. Maybe it's nothing, but evil seems to have trailed in his wake. You see, shortly after the wanderer went through, the monastery's gates to the pass were closed, and strange creatures began ravaging the countryside. Until it's safer outside the camp and the gates are reopened, I'll remain here with my caravan. I hope to leave for Lutgulain before the shadow that fell over Tristram consumes us all. If you're still alive then, I'll take you along. You should talk to Akara, too. She seems to be the leader of this camp. Maybe she can tell you more.
Okay, we get our first comment on Tristram. Yeah, the shadow that fell over Tristram. And if you noticed as we were playing through Beelzebub, like the actual like ground was uplifting, and obviously that was our route to get further into the dungeon to go straight to hell, but literally hell was erupting into Tristram, so something befell the town even further than after the credits, of course.
Charcy seems to be a very sweet girl. She's the smith around here and can help you by trading weapons and armor.
I've already spoke with her and she is very useful. Lots of cool stuff. Of course, if we hit tab here, I'm using the minimap version of the inventory. I should show you guys the preferences. So these are what I'm using here. I like the whole, like, you know, the QWERTY style, kind of like League of Legends style, QWR, ASDF, ZXCV for selecting my different skills. This makes my life a little bit easier, so I made some slight adjustments here. Feel free to copy them if you'd like. All these notification settings are turned on. Interface settings, I activated small auto map just because I kind of like having a mini map in the top left, even though it can be nice to see the whole map at once. We can even choose a button at the bottom of the screen here called Reveal Map if we want to cheat and be dirty cheaters. I might accidentally hit this button at some point, but whenever I restart the game, I think it auto-regenerates the map, so we should be good on that front, hopefully. Anyway, let's talk to Akara here, who is the witch of the settlement, I think. I want to say she's a witch. She looks like one, doesn't she? Looks a lot like Adria from the previous game. It was Adria, right? Oh, I hope I remember.
I am Akara, High Priestess of the Sisterhood of the Sightless Eye. I welcome you, traveler, to our camp, but I'm afraid I can offer you but poor shelter within these rickety walls. You see, our ancient sisterhood has fallen under a strange curse. The mighty citadel, from which we have guarded the gates to the east for generations, has been corrupted by the evil demoness Andariel. I still can't believe it, but she turned many of our sister rogues against us and drove us from our ancestral home. Now the last defenders of the sisterhood are either dead or scattered throughout the wilderness. I implore you, stranger, please help us. Find a way to lift this terrible curse, and we will pledge our loyalty to you for all time. There is a place of great evil in the wilderness. Kasha's rogue scouts have informed me that a cave nearby is filled with shadowy creatures and horrors from beyond the grave. I fear that these creatures are massing for an attack against our encampment. If you are sincere about helping us, find the dark labyrinth and destroy the foul beasts. May the Great Eye watch over you.
Great. So we have our first quest all ready to go. Let's gossip, though.
Even though the corrupted ones were once of our order, you need not shy from slaying them, for they stand between you and Andariel. Perhaps when the Demon Queen is dead, our sisters will return to life, but more likely, they will be forever bound to their unholy pact.
That sounds more accurate to me. Anything where you just die in this world, like you are permanently effed forever. And we'll also find out, like, the rogue from the previous game and the sorcerer from the previous game also meet pretty unfortunate fates.
I should add that many rogue scouts have died in that horrible place. We cannot afford to lose any more. If you choose to enter that den of evil, you must do so alone.
Or with up to 7 players if you're playing in multiplayer. Alright, let's get out of here. You've made new progress in a quest. Yes, we have. I don't know why I wanted to pronounce it Pogwest, but I did. Where is it? I need quests. Oh, not tab. Hey, quest. J? Oh my god. What's the button for quests? Guys. This is the worst. How do you check your quest? I swear I saw the quest button like right down here. Doesn't that look like a quest auto map? Some bullshit. Oh, there it is. Quest log. Oh, I don't have it hotkeyed to anything. Of course. That's why. Usually I have it set to L. There we go. Look for the den in the wilderness outside the rogues' camp. Perfect. Yeah, in my pluggy little test run, I had to set to L, and I was hitting L. I'm like, it's not working. Why? Okay, let's talk to the rest of the town about this quest,
Greetings.
and then we'll move out.
The beasts from the cave have begun to roam throughout the countryside. You'd better be careful out there.
I will try. I shall try. Should be 2 more people to talk to, and then we're out of here. I think Geed should be around here, too.
Greetings. The demons in that cave have claimed many of my finest archers. I wonder how you will fare.
Me too, lady. I probably will be alright, hopefully. I should point out that our weapon doesn't come with any bonuses. We just have a standard wand, so if we want to actually earn any skills, we're going to have to whack some zombies.
Your presence honors me. One who seeks that cave seeks death.
They really cut down a lot of the extra dialogue for these quests. Because in Diablo 1, man, they would go on and on about, like, every single, like, individual quest. Hello, Geed.
A necromancer? I hoped I'd never have to lay my eyes on one of your kind again. The recent troubles in this area have brought out all kinds, I see. Nevertheless, your money's good. A spare weapon, some gold, a small gem is all I want in exchange for the equipment you'll need on whatever quest you might undertake. No, don't be shy. All of my items are guaranteed for life and come with a 2-day warranty.
A whole 2 days? I love this guy. All right.
Don't think you can fool me, Necromancer. I've seen what your kind can do. If you're involved in any of the evil out there, I don't even want to know. Trade quickly and be about your business.
This guy does not trust me. I love how it's dialogue specific to my class, though. I think that's super cool.
You're a brave soul. I'd sooner thrust my sacred scepter into the foulest carbuncular troll than set one boot into that cave.
I mean, you could stick your weeder wherever you want, man. Shit. Alright, at least he has more dialogue in this game. Also, he seems to be the best voice actor we've run across so far. Also, we're on the wrong side. In my sorcerer playthrough, we could go down to the bottom half, but in this one, we're going to the top left. Interesting. And now we get to enter the Bloodmoor.
Beware.
And y'all get to now watch me melee some monsters down until we level up. Do we start with a skill point? You know what? Let's just back out here, maybe, and double check. Yeah, you don't start with a skill point. I figured. So we got a level. Oh god. We'll do the back pedal strat, maybe. Understandably a bit of a rough start, and we're poisoned now, as you can see. Should be able to take a few more hits though before I die. Nice, we leveled up, so now we can summon the dead. Well, if I go to the tree real quick. We have totem support, summon, malice. You know what? Let's kill the rest of these guys. Then we can actually read the stuff. Because I haven't seen any of the change logs or anything like that for Median XL. I'm just really excited to try it all out. It's interesting that zombies give you poison, but it's a neat little thing. One nice thing is also if enemies drop money, you just automatically pick it up. What a great feature. Love it. Alright, let's go to our skills here. So we have totems, support, and summon, malice, melee, and crossbow. And then there's this reward tab, which says you need to be at least level 90 for most of these. I think one's level 60. No, these are all level 90. Sorcerer, I think, had one that was level 60, but I guess this is all endgame stuff. We probably won't even see this stuff by the end of this playthrough. But we've been messing around. And of course, leave all your comments on like how to make a cool build if you have some cool ideas as we're leveling up. I'm totally okay with respecking and just trying out a different build, ones that you guys suggest. That's the most important thing about doing playthroughs like this, as a zombie creeps up on my ass. Look at him! Listen, dead, I'm trying to figure out how to raise the dead here, okay? So summoning. Summon an army of skeletons with a powerful aura. We also have embalming, which increases mana regen and life of self and minions. That's a cool passive, as well as we have totems, cast waves of cold at nearby enemies. Neat. And then we have malice, conjure a piercing ghost lance that explodes on impact. Then we have carnage. Attack. Channel a fiery shockwave through your weapon. Neat. More melee-focused stuff. And then projectile fire now. Chemical rocket. A rocket, really? That always pierces, so it will hit multiple enemies. I can see why people want to do like a crossbow build with this. Requires a crossbow, quite literally. Very cool stuff. This one requires a scythe or dagger. So we're seeing some more like, I don't know, I want to say Dark Knight. And when I say Dark Knight, I mean from like Final Fantasy, shit like that. Seems like a lot of cool stuff that we can make with this character. But I think we're going to go with the default blood skeleton for now, and we'll try other things as we go along. But I like the classic, so let's throw this on our queue. Oh, this is our teleport. Oh, he just comes with teleport. It has an innate skill. Yeah, each class has an innate skill. Sorcerer, for example, had like this magical shield you could summon around your body that would take like 25 points of damage or 25% of damage via your mana, something like that. Anyway, cool. So yeah, we can teleport around. We'll set this to R, and then we will take a look at the other things here. We have move only, which is cool, so we don't have to accidentally attack monsters. But we'll set blood skeleton to Q. Oops. And then there we go, and we'll summon a body. Oh, we don't even need a corpse. Fantastic. Area effect attack skeletons 1. How many skeletons could I have? Just one? Just the one. Okay. Well, we'll see how it goes as we continue on. Go get him, boy. I believe in you, bud. Oh my god, he killed one. Oh, he hits them real hard. Holy shit. Okay, I'm into it. I'm already into it. Ooh, we got a new sash. Great. Plus 2% Magic Find. I hear Magic Find is extremely important for this game, especially in Median XL. Just like in Diablo 1, man. Magic Find was super, super powerful. Look at the abilities he's popping off, too. Damn. So usually the cave is in the first area just outside of the encampment. So we'll try our best to find it. Obviously, anytime we can find like an upgrade for our weapon would also be great. One downside, obviously, to be a summoner is the fact that your summons will just run away from you and go attack other stuff. But it is how it is, and we gotta live with those consequences. But consequences don't seem to be so bad. Did we level yet? I can't tell. Yes, we did. All right. Night Hawks summoned Suicidal Hawks at level 6. An Abyss Knight. Holy shit. Oh, we have 2 skeletons. All right. Well, let's go get 2 skeletons here. Looks like we're maxed out on the base level, potentially. I'm not really sure how this all this works, but I'm doubting that it goes to only level 2. In Diablo 2 original, it would just go to level 20 for most of the skills, if not all. Hey, nice, a golden dagger. Now, one nice thing, we don't have to worry about identifying items. So once you get the item, you can just check it out and hang out with it and use it. There's a one-handed dagger, very cool. Plus 60% bonus to attack rating, plus 3 strength, plus 9 life, plus 10% chance of uninterruptible attack, okay. As well as plus 6% magic find, plus 100% durability, so this thing's probably not going to break anytime soon. Seems like a nice little holdover for now. Look how he holds the knife! What a god. Shank him. Oh yeah. We already got a ring? Okay. I noticed that one thing about this mod, you level real quick, and you get lots of items, which are 2 things I love in ARPGs, so I'm into it. And I think you're just leveling faster because there's so many enemies on screen. And we could also increase the enemy count as well. Diablo 2 pretty much offers the ability to type like /players8 or whatever, and you can have the single-player game simulate having multiple players. So because we went to the side here a little early, we ran into Flavi, who has some information for us.
Halt. You should complete Akara's quest before venturing further. Search for the den in the wilderness closer to camp.
Just to tip you off as to where you should be going. And then if we talk to her again, she has slightly different dialogue, I think.
Turn back. I can tell that you need more experience to fight safely in the next wilderness.
So 2 separate things, basically. One for the quest and one for you being a pleb. Which we are a pleb right now. We are very new to all this, so yeah. Requires scythe or dagger, so we could do this whole carnage thing, channel a fiery shockwave through your weapon. Sounds pretty cool. Also have Boneyard, conjure a piercing ghost lance that explodes on impact. And we also have this embalming stuff. Is corpse explosion a thing still, or did I miss it somewhere? Now, please excuse as I quickly scan through all this stuff. Looks like 24 we'll be able to get resurgence. Cool. Death Pact, sacrifices, defenseless victims. Summon. It's a summon defenseless victims and tries to kill them to get corpses. What the hell? This is all nuts. A Death Pact, which is okay. Your devotion determines your combat strengths. Okay, Nightwalker, based on points of Malice Tree. Fascinating. Can we go level 3 though with this blood skeleton? We cannot! So we have to wait until we level up more, and then we'll be able to level up Blood Skeleton more. Because our max is on that base there, right? So, let's do Carnage then. Shit, I don't care. I can just respec later. I want to try this stuff out, so let's grab Carnage. Hit it with a W. There we go. Boom! Now we got Carnage, which is going to convert 30% of physical damage to fire damage. Okay. And we'll be doing that with our left click now. Sweet. Now we made it to the Den of Evil. Let us kill all the skeletons. Oh, look at the AoE on that. I heard something fall, but holy shit, look at the damage we're outputting right now. Now we are getting beat up, but we leveled up, so we're good. Found a short staff and amulet, fantastic. Great, okay. We're finding a load of crap. Plus 4 mana after each kill, that's cool. But nothing really as good as what we have now. Amazon only shield, unfortunately. And we got a new amulet, plus 1% to summon minion life. Well, we happen to have minions. And also with the additional skill point, we can throw another point into something. Let's see. Increases mana regen and life of self and minions. So both myself and my minions will get more health from this. So probably a good idea to grab embalming, help out our minions, keep them alive longer, even though we are literal gods in terms of damage output right now. Holy shit. What is this, a Mammon Axe, eh? Looks cool. Check it out in a bit. Let's continue clearing out the dungeon. We seem to just get, like, a lot of cool stuff with this, though. Obviously, our inventory is bigger, too, so we have to make less trips back home. I should have went to Akara and asked her for a teleportation scroll. Big mistake on my part. Totally forgot to do that. This dagger has been really carrying us super hard here. Use leather armor, yeah. There's tons of new items. I think there's over 1,000 new items in this mod. Something crazy like that. That's one of the taglines. I'm really liking this perk, man. This dagger ability is so cool. What a cool idea. Making necromancers kind of like weirdly glass cannon-y melee class right now. Which sure, later on, probably not the most important thing, but hey, it's just a lot of fun. Made new progress in our quests. Hit the journal thing. 1 monster left, eh? Looks like this is a fairly straightforward version of this dungeon. Usually it's not like this. Usually it's a big circle. Okay, I'm missing 1 monster, annoyingly, though. Okay, no, that's my skeletons. They look like monsters. Hey!
Is that enough to earn the rogue's trust?
I sure hope so. I love the pose that he has, though, with his dagger. He's just ready to shank you, dude. He's ready. We have a couple new skill points. We'll probably spend them in the next episode. Let's head back to town and hand in our quest. In fact, there should be some new dialogue about the quest just before we hand it in as well. Are we going the right way? I hope we are. There's a whole, like, pathway here we can take, I think, that usually leads directly back home.
Good to see you. You are truly brave and skillful. Akara was worried about you.
It's so interesting to see that there's like dialogue now that is at the beginning of the quest and at the end of the quest just before you hand it in. I really, really like that.
Hello. I'm surprised you survived that test, Outlander. Go see Akara. She may reward you.
Usually Akara also grants you a respec of her own.
Good day. That which does not kill you makes you stronger.
Still, though, the dialogue is only like one sentence. But the game, I think, is much bigger than Diablo 1, right? So it kind of makes sense that they kind of skimped a little bit of the dialogue in terms of each individual quest.
What you need? The only good demon is a dead one, I say. By the way, did you happen to find anything in that cave you'd like to sell?
Probably, but not to you, Geed. Unless Geed sell or buys things for more, who knows? Alright, Akara, let's hand in your quest.
Good day. You have cleansed the den of evil. You've earned my trust, and may yet restore my faith in humanity. Your reward is training in the skill of your choice.
Fantastic. Okay, so she gives us a brand new skill point. We currently have 2 to mess with. We're about to level up again, but hey guys, that's going to wrap it up for episode 1. I hope you have enjoyed the episode so far, and I will see you all in episode 2 when we take on the new quest that Lady Kashia is going to give us next time. I'm acclaimed 101, signing off. See you next time.